which one of these starts the clock? Oh, there it is. Probably running off the taxiway by now. Oh well. Oop. I don't know if that's right. Maybe I'll read up about that one of these days. Runway 12, yes, runway 12. So just in case anyone's wondering why you didn't see me land here at Bozeman, I will explain that once we're in the air. Okay, looks like we're good to go.
Airspeed alive. 80 knots. V1. Rotate. V2. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Yeah, that doesn't want to engage yet, does it? Okay. Okay, flaps up. There's all nav. Well, that's about 10,000 feet. Let's give it over to Otto. Okay, flaps are up. Landing lights off. On our way to Paine Field. Okay, so here's what happened. This is the last leg of my none too popular counterclockwise trip around the United States. started at Paine Field, I'm going to end at Paine Field. I went from Des Moines to Bozeman in the longitude. It was actually a pretty nice flight. Did a nice RNAV, kind of circling RNAV approach in sort of questionable weather. Actually made, if I remember, not a bad landing. Not a good one, but not a bad one. And then I went to make a video out of it and realized that due to operator error, there was no sound recorded. And the whole thing just looked kind of stupid. So that one's lost to posterity. But so far not off to a horrible start on this one. And it's not a real long flight, maybe a little over an hour or so. Yeah, and I have no idea what that clock's doing. I just thought I'd play around with it for grins. 0207 is, if I can look up, that is Zulu time, indeed. Whoa, look what I forgot to do. I didn't realize we were climbing that fast. Alright. This is the BBJ. It's the first time I've used this. And we're not very heavy, so, you know, things might happen a little faster than I'm, and I use this term loosely, used to. Going up to 40,000 feet, and we should be approaching 3-4 left to Paine Field in about, I'd say, an hour 20. But let's look and see what the progress page says. Zero 320. Okay. So that'd be about an hour 10. There you go. Not bad. I always feel like I've forgotten something in this thing, and I usually have. But I mean, you know, something really important. Okay, so we're done with Bozeman. And let's see, we want to pin that. I forget, how do you pin stuff on this? Oh, there it is. And no. Need to pin that. And RNAV 3-4 left. Need to pin that. And see what the weather's like. 360 at 8. 10 miles visibility, broken. 8,500. Yep. Looking good. So the trip around the United States has been a kind of a long-term on-again, off-again thing, but I'm glad I kept up with it. I went to some places I never would have otherwise thought of going, like Florida or Charlotte. Never would have occurred to me to fly into Charlotte. The Northeast was kind of fun, except for that trip into LaGuardia where I don't know what happened on that landing. That's one of the ones that stuck with me. I definitely done something wrong there. And let's see, one more thing I'd like to do. Ugh, what was that? Huh. Something out that way seems to not want to play nicely. Okay. What was I gonna... Oh, go to charts. And I want to look at pinned. And I want to... So if I don't botch the landing, should get off at Alpha 3 there and go park somewhere over here, I'm guessing. Since I'm carrying all of these Boeing executives in weird shirts. So we're going to come through here. At Devon, we're going to start turning south. At Kirkland right. At Rario, just turning up here and landing on 3-4 left. Oh, there is a cabin. Look at that. Why am I... Oh. Because I'm not really in the cabin. I'm in the drone camera. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's kind of cool. Wow, a shower. I guess, whoop, that's the crapper there. This is tricky. I'm gonna have to read up on this too, I guess. 0322 now. Oh wow, we're already 40 miles from our top of descent. Okay. Well, that's what I wanted. So we want to be 3,000 at Kirkland. I'm just gonna set for that. Why are we descending already? Oh, I guess I was late. Okay. Didn't think I was gone that long. Wow. 1,160 at Zarin, but I'll probably, or 2,000, I'm sorry, at Oostdaw. I will probably make this a visual here at some point. Ha ha. Okay. 1,020 for decision altitude. Okay, that's set. Let's go auto brakes 2 on this. VREF 132. Well, I hope I don't fly into Mount Rainier. Well, that was a quick flight. Why did it seem like we were going so fast there? And let's go ahead and drop the gear. There's the airport. Let's dial it on back to 137. No, let's go 137. Hey, that wasn't my fault, man. Alright. Whidbey Island, by the way. Well, there is a reason for everything, and for that I have no idea what the reason is. Except to say that the RNAV approach is still something of a mystery to me. Okay, I just about abeam the field. Spooky. I don't live that far from Paine Field, and that's just what it looks like here. One of those times they got it right. Oops.
Approaching minimums. 400. Minimums.
I'm landing this time.
300. 200.
Sink rate.
100. 50, 30, 20, 10.
Yeah. I guess we're going to the end. Boeing airplane, Boeing factory, come down like a ton of bricks, that's what I say. This is a freeware scenery. I cannot recall the name of the guy who made this, but I think he did a real nice job. I will try and look it up and put a link in the comments or something. And he updates it pretty frequently too. Okay, we're going to turn into that next intersection, which is somewhere in the neighborhood of, yeah, there's the passenger terminal over there. We're not going to the passenger terminal because we have very important people on board and they can't be bothered with a terminal. So I'm going to find a nice quiet spot away from the terminal to park. So that the, you know, people on board won't be bothered by those savages in there waiting for some pedestrian Alaska flight to Portland. Yeah, this doesn't hook up with the terminal. Looks like a parking spot of some kind. Alpha 3, no jetway. That's what we want. We don't want a jetway for these people. They're too good for that. That's it. That's where we're going to park. And that's where we're going to end it. So that's it. The end of the counterclockwise around the United States tour magnifique. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. I think I'm going to go to Alaska. Bye-bye.